Well, I look at this too from an agent seat, right? Many times when we bring the conversation of risk to the table, what is the risk of this site? People get like, like we don't want to strip away value. We want
Yep.
everything to be right. So we get antsy and anxious. Breathe, it's going to be okay. What we have to acknowledge is our role is to be the highest and best fiduciary for whoever we
Mhm.
represent. My job is not to make up a price and defend it blindly. My job is to get the highest and best available value for real estate for my seller, or to defend the snot out of the deal that I put my buyer into to guarantee that their money is being well spent. This data helps me do that. This data helps me show up and be the highest level fiduciary. And good, bad, or ugly, the value of the real estate is not my doing. It's not your doing. No agent
Mhm.
creates the value. The real estate itself does. The more I can peel away the layers and be transparent in providing a number that is true and authentic, the more deals I'll put together, the more my clients will win, the more I'll be an advisor versus an agent. Because by the way, if I don't bring this to the table, the lender will. The lender
Yep.
will go do this research. They are going to do this homework. And if it's becoming available to us, you can bet that they have it and you can bet that appraisers have it. They're going to uncover these things. I'd rather know up front. I'd rather know
Exactly.
up front.
Save you time. So on the idea there where you were bringing the listing to the market, the better understanding you have, it's saving your time because you don't want this deal to blow up in your face later down the road. And again, you can defend that price. If now your buyers come and they say, well, here's a comp, here's this one's just down the street, and you can pull up and say, well, here's why I didn't include that one. Because that's got
Yeah.
two abandoned oil and gas wells underneath it. And I
And
didn't
this
use
one
that
does
one
not.
across the street. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I didn't include that one because half of it's in a flood zone. Yeah, it hasn't flooded, but it's 100-year flood zone, and there's a house in it because it was built before different regulations. I didn't use those comps because they're not comparisons to my property, right?
That's right.
But
Michael in
unless you
the
know that
chat
up front,
just
you
made
can't
a
defend it.
great point. That's
Go
right.
ahead.
Michael in the chat brought up a great point. Government there most local governments publish versions of this data online. They're required to. So they put like their geosoil maps. The problem is I have to go hunt all of those down. I have to like click through all of their web menus to get them. And I lose days of time trying to figure out that puzzle in my market and then trying to like algorithm in my brain all of it together really hard. You guys have done that.
Yeah,
This
and
is such a like seamless, easy to access tool. And I can show my clients the information in a really beautiful format. As an investor, I love that.